Listen, basis loaded, bottom of the ninth. I'm going to do a part two. And I'm going to talk about the lucky number, and that lucky number is 0. See, you guys have to understand, in life, listen, you can have it all, and guess what? Things can happen. It's a part of life, and I hope you're not gambling. But if you're going to gamble, you already know, bet on yourself. And I want to talk about betting on yourself, because when you bet on yourself, guess what? You're going to take chances. And 9 out of 10, if you don't have kids, you're really going to take chances because you don't have anybody dependent on you. It's only you versus you. So when you bet on yourself and just say something happens and you find yourself at 0, you guys have to understand that's a great place to be in life, because if you're at 0, it's only 2 things. You're either going to run it up or you're going to give up. Life is simple. Anybody can give up. I can give up. You could give up. The guy down the street, he could give up. The guy at the bus stop could give up. The guy at the tennis court could give up. Anybody, the guy in the yacht could give up. Anybody can give up. And I'm going to say this again. Anybody at any stage, you guys have to understand, I don't care how you've been doing the past decade, the past 2. Listen, this is till a casket drop. And I'm going to say this again, whatever you're doing, you guys have to understand, as men, we are hunters. We got to keep hunting until a casket drop. We don't have a choice. And when I say we don't have a choice, we don't have a choice but to win. Listen, it's crazy how people cry until they get what they want. And to me, listen, I feel like that's a sense of entitlement. Earn everything, beg for nothing. And when you at 0, I will say, I can't tell you what to do, but I would think the wise thing to do is to run it up. You guys have to understand, I don't care how many times you try, keep running it up. And I'm going to say this again. I don't care how many times you try, keep running it up. If you have $0 and you learn the skill how to run it up from 0 to 10 grand, and you do that 2 times, you can make a move and never come back to the situation, and it will just be nothing more than a financial nightmare. A lot of you guys make big problems about financial nightmares. I don't care. And I'm gonna talk about how to solve a financial nightmare. If you're walking, get a car. Once you get a car, do you really think about the days when you used to walk? No, you're gonna be driving your car. It's simple. Listen, if you don't like the way things are going, you got to make the conscious decision and ask yourself, am I in debt? Am I paying too many bills? And that's another thing. If you are paid, listen, if you get a check or if you have income and all your income is going towards your bills, the reality of life is you're going to be in that situation forever. Lower your bills, lower your debt, and whatever you make, you have to be able to save. Stack your crumbs, build your pie. The formula is too easy. And I'm gonna say this again. If you have $0 right now in your bank account, literally $0, you gotta stop and ask, what skill do I have where I can earn money? Listen, you can change your life in a month. Some of you guys, you can change your life in 2 months, 3 months, depending on your situation. But you got to stop and think. If you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling discouraged, and you actually can change your life in 2 months, that's when you go for it. That's when you have a sense of urgency. Go for it. Go for it. It's for the taking. And I'm going to say this again. It's for the taking. If you are at 0, listen, it's only 2 things you could do. You can run it up or give up. The choice is yours. I'm not going to judge you, and understand that nobody going to judge you. It's all on you. And I'm going to say this again. It is all on you. Nobody's going to come and give you pep talks unless it's Mr. Keep It Simple. And my ultimate goal is I want you guys to keep it simple. I don't care if your bank account is negative. Don't get negative. You guys have to understand, you got to execute until a casket drop. You got to execute at 60, execute at 70, execute at 80. Listen, forget putting trust in money. Make money work for you. And I'm going to say this again. We don't value money. Money works for us. Money is your employee. And I'm going to say this again. You don't value money. Money works for you. Learn how to make your money work for you so you can stop hustling, slaving, and working for the money. You guys have to understand. Map it out, trap it out. But understand, if you are at 0, figure out, how do I get from 0 to running it up? And you guys don't be afraid to run up the numbers. If you run up the numbers, guess what? Your whole situation be nothing more than a nightmare. Your whole situation be nothing more than a bad dream. We all got bad dreams at times. At the end of the day, you got to look at your current situation at the moment. If you don't like it, listen, it's an opportunity to learn lessons. And when you get over it, never look back. The past is over. It's a closed chapter. And I'm going to say this again. It's a closed chapter. I am here to tell you, once you change your life, unless you're doing a motivational speech, listen, it's a closed chapter. Move on. Get back to greatness. And I'm going to say this again. Move on. Get back to greatness. You are not an entertainer. There is no such thing as falling off. You are not a celebrity. You never took an oath. There's no such thing. And I'm going to say this again. There's no such thing as falling off. When it's all said and done, listen, stand 10 toes down and keep going until whatever you do, listen, you hit the jackpot. Keep going until whatever you do, the volcano finally erupts. Keep going. Stop crying. We got too many people out here, they're crying just because they're outside of the comfort zone. And I'm going to say this again, they're crying just because they're outside of the comfort zone. Let me tell you guys something. When it's all said and done, if you don't like your situation, do something about it. And I'm going to say this again. If you don't like your situation, do something about it. That's all you got to do is take action. Fear in the future? Listen, no, the time is now. If you move with a sense of urgency, listen, and if you start executing and if you start connecting the dots, whatever situation you're dealing with, listen, your life can change in literally 1 month. 1 month. So if you can get out of a situation in 1 month, what's the point of crying? If you can get out of a situation in 2 months, what's the point of protesting? If you can get out of a situation in 3 months, come on, stop stressing. Life is a blessing. Go for it. And I'm going to say this again. Go for it. You never, listen, every day is a new day. LOO, layers of opportunity. And I'm going to say this again. LOO, layers of opportunity. If you don't like the way how today went, guess what? Tomorrow, listen, it might change your life forever in the best way. Just have faith. Everything is going to work itself out. God had your back since day one, and guess what? He got your back now, and guess what? He still got your back to the casket drop and to the afterlife. Let it breathe.